Shalom, shalom, Israel. Like to start out by giving all honor and glory and praises to Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'Shem, Rakar Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of GMS, taught well, and salutations to the elect, brothers pushing his truth throughout the four corners of the earth, with sincerity. Quick exhortation for the brothers, the elect, and the brothers that's out there that, put their hand to the plow and never look back. All right. What we must know is that, we do this with all attempts of hoping that the Lord see that we fit to be those men. Because we can't we can't we can't write our own ticket. You know what I mean? We can't just say that we are the elect. We gotta hope and pray. And it's through the Lord's will that we be those men. All right? So you always gotta keep in mind that, you getting through by the skin of your teeth. When I say by the skin of your teeth, that means that it's just barely that, our righteousness is considered filthy rags to the Lord. So, what we do is only based upon what he see that he'll put on us to do. Some people got the zeal according to knowledge and according to the spirit, but you don't want to go with no cockiness and no over righteousness, thinking that you made your own bed. All right, it's according to the Lord's will. So you gotta fear the Lord. All right, that's the main focus of my topic. Fearing the Lord. Every day that you when you pray to the Lord, you must believe that it's a possibility that your prayers won't get answered. So you gotta hope and pray, and you gotta be afraid that it might not be. So you can't have that overconfidence in knowing that you are of the elect. So quick exhortation to the brothers out there, is just to know that you got a humble spirit on you. Be thankful that you humble. And always put Lord willing behind whatever you see to be a part of your plans or your future. Lord willing. Whatever you think you're going to do throughout the day, you put Lord willing on it, because it's through the Lord's will that it be done. So a quick precept that I want to drop real quick, because ultimately a lot of people don't walk around with not to be afraid of man, but to be afraid of the Lord is important. To have a fear of the Lord is very important, and is very essential to being in the right spirit. All right. And the scripture for that is Philippians chapter 2, verse 12. And it reads, this is Philippians chapter 2, verse 12, and it reads, "Wherefore, my beloved, as ye have always obeyed, not as in my presence only, but now much more in my absence." So the Lord is saying, you have obeyed when I was around, but even as when I'm gone, speaking to the apostles in 12, all right? Not as in my presence only, like y'all obeyed me when I was around, but even when I'm in my absence, obey me. All right, and work out your own salvation with fear and tremble, for it is God which worketh in you both to will and to do of His good pleasure. That's right. So whatever you doing is through God, and it's through fear and tremble that you work out your salvation, man. You know, the Lord knows what you're gonna do regardless, but He wants your humility. You know.
How are you?
Okay.
I'm qualified enterprise.
I don't know what that's like. It's a challenge. You know, the Lord challenges His servants to see if they're gonna do what He knows they're gonna do, but He you know, He gives us the ability to do the right thing. You know, it's not an easy road being a servant of the Lord. All right. If He wanted it to be easy, then He'd have just made no obstacles at all for nothing. You know, He could have easily just painted out a scenario where it just started out perfect in the beginning and just continued to be perfect all the way through. But this is His show, so He has the ability to put twists and turns in it. All right. And it's a good thing to see that no matter what He put in His servant's way, they overcome it, you know, and they still reverence Him and worship Him, you know. And like Job was a faithful servant, and you know, no matter what He put in Job's way, he made sure that he overcame it, and you know, he still gave praise and reverence to the Most High, you know. So to work out your salvation with fear and tremble is just to, you know, go through life with the humility and be humble, knowing that the Lord does all things for you, you know, and you do all things through the Spirit of the Lord, you know, and obey it and try to stay in a righteous path, you know. Even though it's a straight gate, you know, it's hard to do the right things in these perilous times and these wicked ways of today. You know, it's hard to do that, but you know, He built you in a way where you're set up to overcome those obstacles, you know. And you also want to be weary, like, yo, dear Lord, I hope I'm doing the right thing. That's what the fear of it is. Like, you know, you're afraid of going off, so that's working out your salvation with fear and tremble, because you praying that you don't go off, you know. So that's a good thing, to be conscious of what you're doing, and if you're worried about if you're going off or not. There ain't nothing wrong with being nervous. It's just how you deal with being nervous, you know. So, you know, I just wanted to give a quick exhortation to y'all brothers that's out there who dealing with, you know, working out your salvation with fear and tremble, man, because that's the way to go, man. All right. That's the way to stay on your P's and Q's, you know. You never comfortable. You ain't comfortable, you know. That's the way to be, man, because you're not complacent with where we at right now, you know. None of us is guaranteed yet, you know. Be thankful that you are Israelite, you know. You was born of the seed, of the chosen seed, but it's a lot of work that needs to be done along with that, you know. Everybody that's an Israelite ain't an Israelite, all right? Don't let that go over your head. Lord willing, this video is edifying. And until next time, dear Lord, Shalom, Israel, Shalom. I give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh B'Shem, Yahweh Shah, B'Shem Ruach Kudash, the Water. Amen.